Why do you think it's important to celebrate the boy child?
Well, the issue of the boy child is a critical issue that the whole world is a global issue. It's very important to create this awareness to celebrate the boy child in a day like this, in order to create awareness among parents, among every other person, to see the responsibility of raising a well-developed boy child. You know, let me put it this way: a lot of parents do not know how to raise the boy child. There's a skills in raising the boy child. Every boy child passes a developmental stage. That's 4 developmental stage. Because of time, I'll just list them. Number 1 is the leyland development stage. Number 2 is who he is. Number 3 is what is his need. Number 4, which is the last one, is putting the principle into practice. That is a stage where parents begin to guide a child. That is a stage where you begin to teach the child moral values and a lot of them, things that will guide the child to become who he is. Whatever you pass to a child is what will make him who is going to be or who he is today. Now, let's take a look at it. A lot of men at 40 years, they are struggling emotionally, spiritually, they are struggling in all the aspects of their life. Because the reason is because most of them do not pass through this first stage. So it's very important that we look at the issue of a boy child. Raising a boy child, we ought to be intentional. Any boy child that didn't pass through this first stage, you discover that he will be lacking in so many things. And that is what we get to the society today. You see a lot of crime going on. Check it all over the world. Go to the prisons, is a boy child. Look at the Boko Haram and the issue of kidnapping, is a boy child. Reason that most of this boy child is not being shown love, that they didn't pass through this first stage of life. So it is important that we create this awareness, we celebrate a day like this, so that parents will begin to pay attention to their boy child. Okay.
Now, help us put in perspective the theme for this year and how stakeholders can leverage that.
The theme for this year is a very important theme, you know, building the self-esteem of a boy child, just like I did narrate. And stakeholder can leverage from this very aspect. Is a collective responsibility, in the sense that every boy child around you is your responsibility. So it's a time we begin to teach them things, teach them morals, help them to discover themselves. And if a lot of boy child who are in prison today, that this attention we're giving to them, most of them wouldn't have there, that the value of life, moral, they really discover themselves, that we play our role. Most of them will not be there today. You know, I was watching a video where some young boys, I think that is part of the northern part of Nigeria, and the sheikh that were teaching them, they were running around. He was flogging the children like I said, they are going to die tomorrow. Now, how do you expect the children to come up and be compassionate and show love? They were not raised in love. Nobody raised them in love. And that is why you see most of them joining terrorism today. When they get anyone they are not looking at you. They will just kill you without mercy. So it's very important that we pay attention to the need of the boy child, and it's a collective responsibility.
Now, your organization, Boy Child Advancement and Protection Foundation, is one of such for the advocacy on boy child development. Can you share with us briefly your engagement and how they have helped in this cause?
Our Boy Child Advancement and Protection Foundation, so far, we've done a lot of things within Nigeria and across African nations. We are fighting so many cases. You have the cases of organ harvesting. We have a lot of them. The one that happened in Abuja, there's one that happened both in the east. We are fighting, and we have helped to develop, train a lot of boy child discovering themselves. And our plan so far has been to develop the skill to help them discover themselves, personal transformation, and we have been doing that. And a lot of parents, we have been educating parents on this issue, and a lot of parents have come to us and say, wow, we are learning from you. We didn't know that such method or skill in raising boy child. And we'll be seriously going to the grassroots, creating awareness. Like today, that is a Boy Child Day. All over the Tennessee state, we are our team, our chapters has been celebrating the boy, educating them, trying to make sure that we raise a well responsible and well developed soul as a boy child.
The Boy Child Advancement and Protection Foundation BCAPF's International, a global organization with a singular focus, the comprehensive development of young boys aged 5 to 18 years. We are a non-governmental, non-profit, legally registered entity dedicated to nurturing the potential of every young boy, no matter where he comes from or the challenges he faces. Operating under the principles of social responsibility, inclusivity, and collaboration, our vision is simple yet profound: to create a world where every boy has the opportunity to achieve his best, to become an inspiration, and to contribute meaningfully to society.